Game plans for your quarterback, your starting quarterback, one of your leaders, best players, to get injured early second quarter, was it?
Yeah, first quarter, I think. Right?
Okay.
I don't know, whatever, it was early. Yeah. That definitely changed things, and we tried to do some of the things that we had planned for with Braden, but he just clearly isn't as crisp as he didn't get the reps that Bryce got, and some of it just wasn't coming to him. And so, we had planned all along to kind of get into an I set or a power I set, and we were hoping just what it was, that our defense could just hang, and at halftime we could get into power I and maybe move the ball. But the way they were really taking it to us up front on both sides of the ball, I didn't think we were going to be able to run the ball. But I tell you, kids played awesome. Luke Connolly was amazing.
Yeah.
The touchdown he threw was huge. And then,
but even the touchdown that Braden threw, I just mentioned to Dave, after not really doing much in terms of passing the ball up to that point, he throws a seed to your receiver, beats two defensive backs cleanly, and hits him in stride right down the sidelines. I mean, that's a quarterback's pass, so to speak.
That's a play that he's run for a couple of years. We haven't really run it because teams know we run it and they kind of take it away, and I knew that they would defend it. So that was actually his third read, and he just did a great job coming off the initial read. The second one was not even close, and he just threw it. So,
and it was the first,
he's run it for a few. Yeah, it was Curtis.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so it was fun to watch.
There's a lot of good hitting both sides in this
game.
Very
physical, they're a very physical team up front for sure. Again, our guys fought right to the end, so proud of them.
Bill and I were talking beforehand. I know you talked to him about this preseason, but you used to play Fenwick. I remember. Was it Kevin Callaghy or was it?
We played Marblehead, yeah.
Right, but who was coaching here at the time? Was that Chernovitz?
It was a bunch. It was Kevin was the coach. Then Billy Manchester was the coach.
Manchester, okay. And that was to start the season, right?
Yeah.
But you've never gone against Jimmy.
No.
So you know what kind of program they have.
Yeah.
I think I looked it up. They've lost like 4 games here in 10 years. Then on top of that,
imagine that,
everything that your kids have gone through over the last month and a half, 2 months, what does this win mean for these guys?
I'd say John Kennedy's been a phenomenal leader for us, and he's rallied the kids, and he told them right afterwards, that's what we do when we can stick together as a team and not let any of the outside noise and anything affect us. And John's been phenomenal, and we just fought, stayed together and fought, and good things happened. I told him at halftime, I don't care what the score is at the end of the game. I just want to see us fight and stick together, and that's what we did. So I don't care what the score is now.
Now you can say that, right? Yeah.
What can you tell me about Lehman's injury?
So he dislocated his knee for sure. When I went out, and they popped it back in, and as soon as they popped it back in, he felt better. But I'm sure there's going to be some swelling around there, a little bit of
could be, right?
Yeah, but it's not an ACL or anything like that. So hopefully he just popped his knee out and popped back in, and hopefully that's all it is, and he can get back out there in a couple of weeks.
Is that usually what it might be, like a couple of weeks or so?
I'm not a doctor, but he would have played tonight. He was ready to go back in. But
he does very well in the crutches.
Yeah,
I know one game does not make a season by any stretch of the imagination, but a victory like this has to just feel so good for your kids on the road against a higher division opponent. Just it gives you all that shot in the arm that you want, everything you've done in the preseason to get to this point.
Absolutely. I mean, it doesn't take a lot to motivate these guys. Like they're very self-motivated, but a win like this can carry a team a long way. It can just show you, no matter how down you are or how much you're getting beat, just keep fighting and good things can happen. And there's a lot of talented kids there, so we got to go back and kind of, as coaches, reevaluate how we're trying to get the ball to different kids.
So 10 ran the ball well when you started getting the second half.
Yeah, Dylan's crazy.
He ran hard.
And Anthony Nichols has been sick for the last couple of days, so he was definitely, we had to take him out a bunch.
Yeah, he didn't look like he had a lot of drive.
Yeah, he's dehydrated, he's tired, he's probably still a little under the weather, so we had to lean on Luke a little bit more.
Yep.
But again, Luke is a phenomenal player. I mean, I don't know if there's too many players in the league better than Luke.
Can I grab